Until we hold our leaders accountable, they will never be responsible to us, but to those who appointed them. So it is in that light that I decided to do, like I promised yesterday, do a scorecard of the President Buhari's administration's cabinet. Is it renewed hope agenda or renewed hope shege? So let's quickly start. I will talk about the good ones from my assessment, the not too good ones, and then the bad ones, and then you assess the rest. I'll start from the Minister of Interior. Before now, the Minister of Interior, ordinarily, everybody knows that he was just a ministry for announcing public holidays. The Dambazwa, Aregbesola. That's why sometimes when Aregbesola they talk, I go look at this man, you do governor, you do minister, only public holiday we know you for. But today we've seen the Minister of Interior reactivated and re-energized. SEPAC, the innovation at the airport, automated system at the airport. We also have seen the clearance of passport backlog, and all of that. The production hub for one passport center, no more racketing with passport, and so many other innovations. We would say kudos to that minister for all of that, and just continue to expand the scope like that. But also, why would say the minister is doing well, but there are some areas that need his attention. There's really no clear-cut distinction between the expatriate quota and the quota for foreign students. There's really no distinction. So I think the minister will need to clear that so that immigration will not take advantage of that. Then I'll move to closely aviation. Aviation has been also quite innovative. Festus Keyamo, senior advocate of Nigeria, we've seen him go around, try to market Nigeria, try to ensure that our airline operators get a fair deal. And now also they brought trust back to flying our airline, even though the roads they're not too good. But to a very large extent, we'll see them do well in that sector. And then the fan people, we've gradually seen sanity at our airport too. But there's so many. Our airport is our gateway, but the begging is too much. So I know it's really not your responsibility. You have so many agencies, but want to try to reduce them. And then the not too well, Minister of the FCT. Yes, on Wiki, you can say the man is tying roads, but there is more to development than just roads. Human capital development is very key to development of any nation. So if you tie road and human capital development is zero, and then your land grabbing, I listened to the two ladies on channels, the Trinity Garden operators, and how they have paid their ground rent, they're up to date, they have a CFO. Despite the subsisting court order, boom, the bulldozer just came in and destroyed everything. Even the fact that they've taken a lot of Nigerians off the street, those people in their employment, and that so many other land grabbing allegations against Wike. So these are not good optics. And then his media interviews, insulting everybody, and even including his what do you call it? Is he the chairman of AMAC now? Over street naming, calling people that disagree with you names. I know now. I think the president should call them out to order. And then the Minister for Works. Minister for Works doing well in some areas, but I beg, Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway no being the only road for Nigeria. So most of the roads, it's almost like in our optics. Most of the roads, the more you try to show us, the more the bad ones are showing faces. You can't even cross Benin to Warri now. It's bad. Benin to Asaba, same thing. I beg, Minister, leave Lagos Calabar for now, and other roads are begging for your attention. You can collaborate with State Ministry of Works. Yeah, you can say also the Coordinating Minister of the Economy. You are doing well. But at the macroeconomic level, the micro people, they suffer there everywhere. So that's why, those people now go tell you, saying, renew shege, not be renew hope. So when you're telling us tighten your belt, I mean, we also see the government, they tighten their belt so that people will know that you feel our pain. So at the macro level, fantastic. But micro, nothing they happen here. So the CBN governor, you can give him kudos. Monetary policy, so far, he's been able to stabilize the policies, but even though there's more to do. And then the ones that didn't even come to the plate, the Minister of Health, we don't even know whether they exist. The Minister of Youth, please, not only Tinubu be youth for Nigeria. Youth activities that used to be very prevalent, Nothing. Why not collaborate with Minister of Education to bring back secondary school sport, grassroots sport development, and also collaborate with the Minister of Sport, Minister of Youth, Minister of Sport, Minister of Education. You can work together in that regard. It's not just enough saying now only when Sheyi Tinubu they do something with the CEO to defend him. No. Minister of Education, the same thing. Apart from recently, just okay, they've removed mathematics. Come on, from entering for science students. I quite understand, and I also, subscribe to that policy if you understand it. But then there is more. Our education is almost in comatose. Ministry of Labor, for where? Ministry of Information, it be like see that one. we know they hear me again. Even the Ministry for Science and Technology, until the man resigned, the people didn't even know that that ministry was in existence. What science? At least one when come before tell us say they want to do matches. But this one, nothing was happening. So please, our foreign affairs minister also, what's even our foreign policy now? We don't know. Nothing. So our Attorney General, our laws need reform. So many. So please, you can also collaborate with the National Assembly in that regard. Inspector General of Police, please. Insecurity. Not, I know say not be only you, but insecurity is really, really, biting hard. The police, your policemen are not motivated. Try and motivate them. Recently, you took barracks from them, and but there should be more to re-energize and re-motivate them, just like Tafa Balogun did, even though his tenure ended in ignominy with stealing. So please, these ministers are the ones that can actually drive any agenda. If the ministers are not dysfunctionals and they are all asleep and not on the plate at all, then how can you truly say people should expect a renewed hope? So you can add your own bucket list. For now, because of time, this is the much I can take.